Welcome to the Bridgett LaRé Show. Entertaining, diverse, real interviews with gifted people of all walks of life, inspiring you to get off the couch, believe in yourself, and follow your dreams.
So I'm here with my girl, Miss Teves, entrepreneur. Look, she's all the things. I'm gonna let Teves tell y'all who she is and what she got going on here today. Let us know, Teves.
Hey, how y'all doing? My name is Teves Lee. I am a fifth generation barber. I've been cutting hair since 82. I've been licensed since 95. Uh, this is my shop, Afros of Hollywood. This is my school, Master Barbering Academy. Afros of Hollywood has been in existence since 1997. My school has been in existence since 2017.
Wow, we here in Long Beach, California. Right now, you got two businesses here on 3rd Street in Long Beach, California.
Yes.
Two businesses.
Yes.
Okay, look, and today what you got going on, it's your 10th anniversary. 10 years you've been giving back to the community, having this back to school beauty day where you're cutting kids' hair for free, giving out school supplies. And you tell them about this. Tell them about what's going on today.
So next year makes my 10th year here on the block. But my first back to school beauty day was done at Cesar Chavez Park here in Long Beach. The year before I moved to this location. So this is year 9 here in this location, but this is year 10 for us doing the back to school beauty day. And yearly we get different donations from different people. The donations come in from different people every year. We don't really have the same donators every year. Everybody's different, but we go from school supplies to backpacks. We get hygienes, we get coats sometimes, we get shoes sometimes. It just depends on who want to bless us.
When exactly every year do you do this? You do this a certain time every year?
It's the last Sunday in August every single year, right here at Afros of Hollywood and Master Barbering Academy, and it's also sponsored by Gamma Zeta Rho, my fraternity. So this has been a thing, like I said, for the last 10 years. And if you want to donate, we accept all donations. Barbers, braiders, manicurists, masseuse. If you have any type of product or something that you want to donate, you're more than welcome. We welcome help and product. I also own Barber and Beauty Supply in Gardena, California, on the corner of Rosecrans and Van Ness.
That's the name of it?
Yes.
Okay.
No, the name of it is ABN Barber and Beauty. ABN stands for Afros Barber Network. It's a part of Afros Network. So Afros Barber Network, ABN Barber and Beauty.
How did you get started? Like, listen, this is what I want to do. I want to do this, and I want to do it big, and I want to give back to the community.
I'm a fifth generation barber. My mother's great grandfather was a barber. Her grandfather was a barber. Her father was a barber.
Wow.
And she had 2 siblings that were barbers, and I'm the fifth generation in barbering. So it was kind of in my blood. I mean, as I started cutting hair when I was 9. I've been cutting hair since I was 9 years old. That's why I said I started when I was in 82, because I was born in 72, but I've been cutting hair since I was 9.
Wow. What does this do for you, giving back to the community, seeing everybody show up and they're happy? Like, literally, you had lines out here, people waiting to get their haircuts, getting their school supplies, the backpacks, the kids, the parents, the barbers, people coming from everywhere to help you out here today. What does this do for you?
It's just a satisfaction. I just been doing it. I remember, seeing kids that didn't get to get their hair done when I was a little kid. Seeing little girls that didn't get to get their hair done and getting picked on because their hair didn't look like the girls that got their hair done all the time. I see little boys that need haircuts, and I wish I could cut all the little heads, but I can't. So I want to provide a platform where they can get the services that they need.
Not only do you do this every year, what other annual events do you have with all of your businesses?
We do Thanksgiving. We go downtown and we cut hair on the corner of 5th and St. Julian. We cook, we pass out food, we do hot meals. The same meal that I eat that night for Thanksgiving is the same thing that I give out. So I cook my Thanksgiving meal. My wife cooks most of the meals, and it's cooked right in my kitchen. And then we take our pots and we get out there on hot plates or whatever, and we serve a hot meal out there on Skid Row, and we cut as many heads to come up. Sometimes we have the same heads that cause they know we coming. So we got the same heads that we cut every single year, just like here. We got some of the same heads that pull up every single year for this event because they know we're coming. You don't get back if you don't give.
That's true.
You got to give to get back.
You got to give to get back.
Yeah.
Who poured into you to give you this heart to give back like that?
I don't know. I mean, my mom was she was a giver, but my mom doesn't do stuff like this. So I don't know where I don't know where I got it from. Really. I don't really know where I got it from.
Just the love for the people in your community.
Maybe that. I mean, because I feel like the businesses that open up in our neighborhoods and make all the money off of us and don't spend no money back into the community, those are the businesses that don't need to be in our neighborhoods. All these beauty supplies that are in our neighborhoods that are getting all our money, all our people are spending money there, but they send their money back overseas.
Right. Yeah.
They don't put any money back into the community. They don't buy anything that is small business owned. They don't put off any events like this. They don't give back anything throughout the year. Now, I'm not making half the money that they make,
Right.
but I do several events a year just so that I can make people aware of the things that need to be done.
Oh.
I mean, it's especially in our community. We can go out and buy $100 shoes. We can go out and spend $400 or $500 on our hair.
Mm-hmm.
But all I need you to do is donate $30 with a backpack. All I need is $30 for a backpack. That's it.
So tell them, like, if somebody listening to you right now and they wanted to donate and help you out because they feel a conviction in what you're saying, because that's real talk, and they wanted to help out for Thanksgiving, for all the events that you do, how can they reach you to do so?
You can donate at Haven of Hope, which is my nonprofit. We house teenagers, pretty much anybody, but we do wayward teens. We do students. We feed as well. We do a bunch of things under that. You can check the website out at www.havenofhope.com. You can donate there. You can contact me here at Afros of Hollywood. We're at 408 East 3rd Street, downtown Long Beach. Also, if you are interested in enrolling in barber school, we are currently constantly enrolling. We have a flexible payment plan. We're open daily. You can kind of create your own schedule. We have day and evening classes.
That's what's up. So right here we have Afros, which is your barber shop, and then here is Master Barbering Academy. So how does the two of these, like, how does this work? You having a barber academy and then a barber shop right next to each other?
Well, it worked out because when I opened up my school, the only way I could pay the rent at the school was to keep cutting hair. So I had to literally be in two places at one time.
You made it easy for yourself. You made life easy for yourself. You girl, that's genius.
I literally had to be in two places at one time because I still needed the money from my haircut customers in order to pay the rent here before I got students. But the rent was still due before I had students. Everything still had to be paid for. But I couldn't cut these customers' hair if I was at school. If I was at the school someplace else. So I literally had to be at two places at one time.
So how does that work with your barber students? Like after they graduate from the Master Barbering Academy, then are they able to move on and come to Afro?
Yes. They can either come here to Afros. They can go to Afro Shave Parlor, which is inside the Delamo Swap Meet.
This is another
barbershop.
Okay.
This is another
what
barbershop.
Is it called again?
Afro Shave Parlor. Afros of Hollywood, but it's a shave parlor. It's inside the Delamo Swap Meet. 2787 Delamo Boulevard. That's considered Compton, Carson, but it's inside the Swap Meet. J4 in the back by the food court.
Teves, you out here. You out. Teves, not Teves. Teves, you out here. You doing your thing. Like you're not just talking it, you're walking it. And you're walking it with so much grace and so much humility. It's like I met you, our friend, our mutual friend Mac, who's also a teacher here at your barber college, right?
Mac was the very first employee I ever hired. The very first barbershop I opened back in 1997.
What?
Coming from a family of barbers, as a fifth generation barber, barbering is all I know. Everything in my life has led up to this moment right here. I have faced every adversity possible as a barber, as an educator, and as a salon owner. Barbering is my passion. It has been for the last 30 years. It's all I know. I enjoy putting smiles on people's faces. A good haircut will change the day. When people feel good about themselves, they feel good about life. Service in the community is my little token to mankind.
I hired Mac as my very first employee ever in life. The first person I've ever hired back in 98, 99, something like that. So then I left Hollywood about 2004. He's still been bouncing around Hollywood, and then he came back here, came back to Afros.
Wow. And I met Mac at his studio
After he left me.
after he left you in
Yeah.
Hollywood.
Yeah.
Wow, look at that full circle, man. And that's been, I met Mac in 2013. It's in 2024 right
Okay,
now.
yeah.
And that was your first?
That was
Wow.
my very first employee ever.
And do you know Mac gave me a studio to start the very first Bridgett LaRé show?
That's
right
right.
across from his studio in Hollywood.
That's
So it's
right.
like you're giving back to people and looking out for other people is
That's a good
vibrating.
thing.
You're vibrating high, and
That's a
the people
good
under
thing.
you are continuing what you started.
That's a good thing.
We've talked to a lot of your students here, and everybody loves you. And what would you say makes you different from every other barber? Because I heard from your students.
Yeah, my name is America. I'm a barber. It's like my second year coming over here, to be honest. Like getting some practicing as well, giving back to the community.
So how did you get connected with Afros?
I got connected with Miss T. That's the way I call her, because of my teacher back to the other school. Like they used to be, no, they are friends. They are really cool friends. And yeah, like I work with Miss T in her other shop, and that's how we got connected. And she was being a great person, and I will never forget her ever, ever. I will come here as long as I can.
Wow, what is it about her that makes her a great person? I mean, I can see it, but
Oh my god, if people only knew her, like she's tough, but she gives you that tough love as well. Like if it wasn't for her, I would not be where I'm at right now, if I'm being honest. If it wasn't for Miss T, she teach me a lot of things. I'm Latina, so I'm usually cutting Latinos hair, but then coming into her shop, cutting different type of hair, her teaching me her ways and not being greedy about it. Like she's like, I want you to be the best barber as you can. I'm like, let's do it. You know what I mean? So yeah.
Mr. Barber, tell us who you are.
My name Alex the Barber.
Alex the Barber.
Yeah.
Oh,
For 8 years. I started this like fresh out of high school, so I can't forget how to do it.
oh, this is what you do. Okay, then. Well, we appreciate you giving back. What you got to say to Teves and with this event, her 10 years right here, 10 years giving back to the community. You say what?
It's cool. I want to be there one day.
Hey, you on your way. You right here, right? You here now. I heard from your students, and they say you're pretty unique and pretty encouraging, empowering, like they love you. So if you can put that feeling of others into a word, what would you say it is about you?
I don't know. I mean, because I don't know what everybody gets from me. I try to be the same person. I try to be genuine. I try to be sincere, and I try to be the same with everybody. But I'm not quite sure what everybody gets from it. Everybody they get what they need from it.
Yeah.
I'm a fixer. I'm not
You're
a people
fixer.
person. I'm a fixer. Yeah.
So where does that come from, being a fixer, like seeing something, seeing the issue, and not just saying, hey, somebody needs to do this. A lot of people can do that a lot. We can do that a lot. Like, why don't somebody do this? Instead of you seeing that it needs to be done, when you do see it need to be done, you actually do it.
Yeah. That I can say my mother instilled in me. My mother was the type of person that you don't just walk by something that needs to be done. If something needs to be said and you realize something needs to be said, say it. And that's
the power of your voice.
yeah. And that's kind of the stand that I take with most things. If I can offer an educated word or a helpful hint or even a solution, I'm gonna offer it. You may not utilize it, but I'm gonna offer it, and I don't necessarily wait all the time for someone to ask.
I love
So
that.
sometimes it's a good thing, and sometimes it's a bad thing because I don't always wait to someone to ask me if I see that I have a bit of knowledge or if I have something to add. Now, if I feel as though that what they're saying is no more than what I have to offer, then that's where it is. But if I can offer something additional,
That's what you're gonna do.
yeah.
I love it, man. You're so inspiring, and it just you think I know a lot of times people can be talkers and not walkers. So it's so refreshing to see somebody in the community really doing the work, standing on business, literally standing on business and doing your thing and encouraging other people to do the same. So if you was to encourage other people to do the same, what are your words of encouragement to somebody who may feel like, oh, I got a business in me, I got an idea, but they just sitting on it? Like, what would you tell that person?
Just do it. Just do it. And you don't have to pay anybody to do anything. You can pretty much everything you can do yourself. People want to go out and hire all these people to start their business off doing paperwork. You can do any business and open any business yourself. It take you about 30 minutes. You get your EIN, apply for an LLC, apply for a DBA, whichever route you want to go, because there's many different routes you can take. But you don't have to go out and pay somebody thousands of dollars to do it. Research what it is that you think you have an interest to do. Research it. Figure out a few things about it. Where it'll work, where it won't work. What's your target audience, and what you need to get started. It's simple. Just get it done.
That sounds like a business plan.
Just a little one.
Get your little business plan together. I love it. That's great advice from your girl Teves, who is entrepreneurial, spirit, heart. Everything about you is entrepreneurial, and it's so refreshing to see.
This is my wife, my business partner in most things and mostly everything.
I am the behind the desk person.
What is your name?
Vanetta.
Vanetta.
Yes.
Okay, so how long have you two been married?
23 years.
23 years. That's a long time. So you two, ever since y'all been together, has it been business from the jump?
Oh
right?
yeah. This one is business all the time. All the time. It's nothing but business with her. She sleep, eat, business.
So somebody like with such a powerful business partner, like what does it take to be with somebody like that? Like what type of who are you?
Stay focused. Like I said, I'm the paperwork person.
Yeah.
I do all the paperwork. She come up with all the plans, I see them through. She give me the ideas, what she want me to do, and I just go ahead and do them. That's it. Yes. You go.
So what is it? What all does it take if you was to give us three principles or characteristics to make a business relationship?
Communication.
Work? Okay.
Trust and function. You got to be able to function.
So that's like what
It
mental.
wasn't no love. It wasn't. You notice wasn't none of that in there, right?
Because this is the business. This is business.
Yeah.
When it's business, the love and all that goes in another realm. But far as a business ship, communication, function, and trust.
Ooh, that's a word. How did you know that you can do all of this? How did you get this belief in yourself to be this person that you are today, this entrepreneurial powerhouse?
My grandfather. My grandfather was an everything kind of guy. I didn't find out my grandfather was a barber until I opened my first barbershop. All my life, I remember my grandfather as fixing appliances. He had an appliance store on the corner of Pico and Venice. And there was a barbershop next door and an appliance store. But by the time I was born, my mother was the last of 10 kids. She's the baby girl. Go ahead. She's the baby girl of 10 kids. So by the time I came around, all I saw was my papa working on appliances. When I opened up my first shop in 97, my mother and I had a conversation, and she mentioned about how her father was a barber. I'm like, what do you mean? Papa fixed refrigerators. She said, no. All my life, for the first 50 years, my father was a barber.
That was his first life.
Yes.
His second life, he fixed refrigerators.
I was like, if you're in the Compton, Gardena, or Long Beach area, you need a chair, you're a barber, you're a braider, you're a stylist. You can come here to the Long Beach location at 408 East 3rd Street. Compton location, 2787 Delamo Boulevard, inside the Delamo Swap Meet. The Gardena location, 14310 Van Ness Avenue, on the corner of Rosecrans and Van Ness. Barbers, braiders, stylists wanted.
Also, I am a mobile notary, loan signer, live scan, tax preparer. Whatever it is, I do it. I do body sculpting. I do. Call me. All you have to do is call me.
I'm gonna hit you up because I actually need to get live scan done for my. I need to renew my nursing license. I need to get live scan done like ASAP. So I'm gonna hit you up. We're gonna get that done. You got me?
Insurance. I got you.
Okay.
Life insurance.
Okay. You can come through. Come on.
Yes. Life insurance. I'm your go-to person.
I mean, where can we find you at to get all of these things done?
You can reach me at Dotted Lines Tax Prep at dottedlinestaxprep.com, or you can directly email me at Vonetta Mobley at Dotted Lines Tax Prep. I'm on Instagram at Dotted Lines Tax Prep. Smart Curves, Laser Lipo, Vonetta Mobley. You can find me anywhere.
Okay, you out here too. What about you?
Teves the Barber. Teves _the_ Barber at Master Barbering Academy, or just Teves the Barber. Afros of Hollywood.
All the things. They got so many ways to get into contact with them. Teves, I want to thank you so much for your time, your energy, everything you're doing for the community. It is inspiring, it's empowering, and I know a lot of people watching will be inspired to do more, to get up off the couch and believe in themselves, follow their dreams just like you did. So thank you. Appreciate you, girl.
Thank you. I appreciate it. Thank you.
You're welcome. Listen, Teves believed in herself. She did it, and she's doing it, and she has so much more to come. So she did it. You can do it as well. It all starts with a belief in yourself. Believe in yourself, because if you don't, nobody else will. And even if other people do, the only opinion that counts is yours. You got to believe it. Deuces.
Have a good one.
Enjoyed this episode? Great. Remember to subscribe, comment, and share it with someone who could use a boost. See you next time on The Bridgett LaRé Show, where your story inspires others to dream again.
Bridgett LaRé. It's your girl.